Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel and let's hop right into the video. So first I took my Cetaphil face wash and then I'm going to take my Freeman's exfoliant. After I shave my face, I like to exfoliate it. It just helps prevent the bumps from coming on my skin, and it also helps my skin be really smooth for my makeup application. So after every time you guys shave, you should exfoliate your face at least 2 times a week. And if you don't fully do it, just do it in the spots that you at least shaved in. By the way, guys, excuse my voice. I'm getting sick and it's so freaking annoying, so my voice is a little raspy. So now I'm going to wait 7 minutes. Alright, 7 minutes is up. So now I'm rinsing off the exfoliant with some lukewarm water. And I'm just rinsing all of it off my face. This is my first voiceover, guys. So now I'm pat drying my face. You don't supposed to rub it. Just pat dry it with a towel, a clean towel, or either a paper towel. Looks pretty dry to me. I don't know what I'm still doing. So now I'm just drinking some distilled water. I love drinking distilled water or Voss water. Those are the best waters that you can drink. Now it's time to brush my teeth. Get that minty fresh breath. We don't like no stink breath, bitches. Alright guys, now I'm putting on some Bath & Body Works lip gloss. I love this stuff. Love, love, love it. Like, oh my gosh. So good. Now it is time for me to do my hair. So I'm going to show you guys how I maintain my frontals. Basically flat ironing them and, you know, just getting them really flat. So you need some mousse, some hair oil, a flat iron, and a hot comb, and a wig brush and a rat tail comb. So I'm just starting off by combing out my hair, well, brushing it out, just to make sure I get all of the tangles out before I begin to flat iron it. I just want it to be pretty tangle free, but I rarely had any tangles in my hair. This is some really good hair from Bundles by Bobby. Check her out on Instagram. I will leave her information in my description bar below. So I'm going to take a little bit of the Kiss hair oil, and I'm going to take about 3 drops, and I'm just going to put that in my hair because I don't want my hair to be dried out when I flat iron it, because I flat iron my hair pretty often, and the oil just helps it keep that shine and that bounce and that flowy, but you don't want to put too much because it can weigh down your hair. And you do not want your hair to be weighed down. You still want to have that flow when the wind is blowing in your hair. So do not put too much, literally, like some dime sizes. Okay guys, so now I'm sectioning off my hair because I'm about to begin flat ironing it. This part is pretty much self-explanatory. So I just sectioned off the hair, and now I'm combing through it again. Well, I'm brushing through it again. And at this point, I realized my fave flat iron had stopped working. So I had to use my sister's. And I like to comb every piece out before I flat iron it, just to make sure there are no tangles in it, like I said. And just reassure that it's going to be really straight when I go through it with the flat iron. And I'm just going to do that until I get my whole hair straight. And by the way, guys, this is my first voiceover, like I said, and this is my way of easing myself back into the YouTube videos and tutorials, because people have been asking me on social media. I've been pretty persistent with like my Instagram and stuff like that and my Facebook, but you guys have really been wanting me to get back on YouTube, so this is me trying to ease my way back into the tutorials. This isn't so much of a tutorial, because you guys know how I am when I do my tutorials. I'm very thorough and I explain. This is just more so a get ready with me. I was getting ready for work and I just decided to turn on my camera just to get a video out for you guys, because I know a lot of people have been asking. But I am gonna get back on YouTube and do tutorials where I actually teach you guys. So this is just was like a fun get ready with me for work. Look at that luster, y'all. So now I'm just taking a hot comb and I'm hot combing the top of my hair. I also went through each section that I parted off with the comb. I hot combed that part as well. I just did not show it on camera, but I hot combed throughout the parts of my hair that I sectioned off as well. This is how you get your frontal super duper duper flat. Like a hot comb, you need it for your frontals. Your wigs is like a necessity. Like there's no ifs, ands, or buts or ways around it. You need a hot comb. So I'm pretty much almost done with the hair. I am on my last side, flat ironing it. I'm so upset that my flat irons went out. Those were some Babyliss flat irons. I really have to go get me another pair. I had them for quite some time, so I guess. And then I've always used them on like high heat, like every single time. So I guess it was just, you know, their time. So I guess I just gotta go get me another pair. I do not know what the name of these flat irons are. Because these are my sisters. They worked okay, but they don't work better than my Babyliss flat irons. So now I'm just taking the hot comb again, running through each section of the hair that I've parted off. By the way, Barbie Behavior, her name on Instagram and Facebook is Barbie Behavior. She installed my frontal. She is my hairstylist. She always does my hair. If I don't do it, you guys would know when I do my hair and when she does it, because I'll say if she did my hair or not. So now I'm taking some mousse, and this is just going to get rid of the flyaways. This is just going to get rid of the flyaways, and it's also going to make my hair like super duper duper flat. And this mousse is alcohol free. You guys want to make sure your mousse is alcohol free, because alcohol disturbs your lace and you do not want that. So make sure you get alcohol free mousse. Boom. And I'm done with the hair, y'all. Yes. Slay hoes. Check her out, y'all. Go get you some models by Bobby. Y'all see that hair? Like, what? Makeup time. I know y'all been waiting on this part. So first I'm going in and I'm cleaning up my brows. I will leave everything that I use in my description bar below if you guys are interested in that. I'm just taking this brush, and the brush that I'm using, it came from a set off Amazon. I don't have a specific name, so I'll also link that in the description bar below. But I'm cleaning up my brows with some LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Toast. I like to use the same color as my skin when I'm doing like no eyeshadow. So this is LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Toast that I'm using right now. And I filled my brows in with the Kiss Professional Top Brow Pencil in deep dark brown. And I actually don't like to fill my brows into the end. That's a tip that I got from my best friend, Brianna. It just helps because I like to set my brows with powder and stuff like that. And if I do my hair strokes, then it's going to mess up when I put the powder and stuff in there. So I just do that last, and I'm glad I picked that tip up from her. So now I'm just cleaning the top of my brows. This helps your brows look much precise. So I advise you guys to try this if you don't. I was doing it when I first started my makeup, but then like one day I was running out of time and I didn't conceal the top, and I seen that I can get away without concealing it. So I stopped doing it for a while, but then I started back doing it, and I'm glad I did. So now I'm just blending that concealer that's on the top, and I'm going to blend the concealer that's on the bottom. This concealer kind of matches my skin tone, like not to a T, but you can see it blends pretty well. So you want to get one that's closest to your skin tone as possible when you guys are doing that. Now I'm taking my Pond's moisturizer and I'm going to moisturize my face. My skin is oily, so if your skin is oily, guys, you can pretty much follow every step that I'm doing. Now I'm taking my Mario Badescu skincare refreshing spray. I hydrate my face really good because I use a lot of powder. So now I'm just pressing in the excess of it, making sure it gets all in my skin. So now we're going to prime, guys, with the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer, and I am obsessed. Like, I bought the travel size just to test it out to see what everybody was raving about. And honestly, guys, I'm going back to spend my coin on the real thing, guys. I'm going back to get the bigger one because I'm so obsessed. Like, I'm super obsessed, guys. Like, I definitely see what the hype is about. So as you guys can see, I'm patting it in my skin as well as rubbing it just so it can fill in my pores and it can stick really well. Now I'm going to set it with some Covergirl translucent powder in the number 115. This is just going to ensure that my makeup lasts all day because I'm super oily. So I have to set really good. I didn't know that when I was editing it, it was going to go this fast. So I'm trying to keep up with my tutorial. So now I'm just taking my Huda Beauty foundation and some Mario Badescu spray, and I'm applying it with the foundation brush, and then I'm gonna spray the Mario Badescu on my foundation just so it can help it blend better. So now I'm going to buff it out with the Crown buffing brush. And I really love this foundation brush. If you guys want more coverage, make sure you use a brush. And if you want just like kind of a natural finish, use a beauty blender. And make sure your beauty blender is clean and damp. And as well as your foundation brush. Anything that you're using on your skin, make sure it's always clean. It helps ensure that your foundation process or just your makeup in general, that it will be flawless when your tools are clean. I totally noticed a difference because I've used the dirty beauty blender before, and most likely I'm always using the clean one, but when I use the dirty one, I definitely noticed a difference. So now I'm taking my Aloe Pro Concealer and Warm Honey, and I'm gonna conceal those Chanel bags, girl, that's under my eyes, because we don't want her. Like, bags, we don't know her. So now I'm just blending that out with the sponge. I normally blend that out with the brush, but I was in a rush trying to make it on time for work. I'm gonna get better at this voiceover thing, guys. I promise. I promise you I'm gonna get it down to a T, honey. This is just my first one. So, bear with me, guys. And my voice is terrible. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm getting sick. So now I'm just taking that CoverGirl translucent powder in the number 115, and I am setting all areas that I conceal with, and I am going to bake. I just recently started baking. Baking is something that I have never like done in years, like since I've been doing my makeup, and I've been doing makeup since 2014. Never baked. I tried it when I first came out because it was a trend, but I didn't like it because I used to get flashback, and I just recently started, and I do see a difference in my makeup, and I really like baking now. So if you get the right powder, then I'm pretty sure that it will come out okay. I was just scared at first because I was using some terrible powder, or either I was doing it wrong. I don't know what was wrong or why I was getting flashback. So now I'm going to take my CoverGirl bronzer in Ebony from the Queen collection, and we are going to put some warmth back in our face. Like I said, guys, this is more so of a get ready with me. It's not a tutorial, so you guys are just getting ready with me. So now I'm going to snatch my nose with that same bronzer. What nose? So now I'm going to take my NYX contour palette. I freaking love this contour palette. And I'm going to take the deepest shade, and I'm going to contour all over my cheekbones, my forehead. The only thing I don't contour with this powder is my nose. I just leave the CoverGirl bronzer on my nose. I don't use this in the CoverGirl bronzer. I don't want my lines on my nose to be so harsh. I want them to be like really blended. So I just put this on my cheeks and my forehead. That bump is so damn annoying. But I'm trying not to bust like my bumps, guys, because I normally pick at my skin. And I'm trying to stop that because I'm trying to do better with my skin. So now I'm just reducing that powder with my Mario Badescu. And I'm going to press it in my skin just to make sure all of the powder is nice and settled into my skin. And it's not looking dry, so that's why I like to press it in. Now we're going to take the Anastasia Beverly Hills X Amrezy highlighter, and we are going to glow away. I did not like this highlighter at first. I thought it was too light for my skin complexion when I tested Breeze out, but then I fell in love with it. I really, really like this highlighter. It's super cute. You can be super dramatic with it, or either you can be really subtle with it. Just kind of depends on what kind of person you are. So right now I'm just highlighting the tip of my nose, and I'm going to do the bridge as well. This is just going to make your nose look more accentuated and snatched. Like, I only do certain points of my nose. I don't do the whole thing. And I'm also going to do my cupid's bow. And my tear ducts as well. Makes you look more awake. And I'm just using a crayon case pencil brush to do those small parts of my face, just so I can get right where I want it. Now I'm going to take some MAC blush, and this is Sweet as Cocoa. I really love this blush. I used to really love Raisin, but I haven't picked that one up in a while. I may start using it again. I kind of want a darker blush though, but I really am in love with the Sweet as Cocoa blush. And I'm just placing that blush right between my highlight and my contour so it can all blend together seamlessly, and you guys will not be able to tell where one of the products started and the other one ended. So now I'm going to take my L'Oreal Voluminous Mascara, and I'm just going to prep for my lashes. I really like this mascara, and it's waterproof. Ta-da! So I used the Kiss Professional lashes and the number 8. Now I'm just filling in my brows, and I'm gonna do some brow strokes in the front of my brows. Some hair strokes, I'm sorry. And we are lit. Come on, sis. You better start your face. Yes, honey. And I did my lip off camera. Like I said, the products will be in the description bar below. Thank you guys so much for watching my YouTube video. Follow me on all my social medias, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.